So if what you do is you listen to a video and you say, there you go, that proves it. I knew my ex-husband, my ex-wife was a bubba, whatever the psychiatric term is. And then you think by making them completely wrong, you're completely right. It really will make you a weaker person. It really will have a degenerative effect. I'm not doing a Jordan Peterson impression. I'm not saying, oh, you'll be a bloody degenerate and you need to make your bed, hey? You need to pick up your bloody burden. I'm not saying that. I'm trying to tell you sincerely that if you use my videos and other videos like this in that way, you will degenerate as a human being. Not hyperbole, not exaggeration. Your capacity to be a human will degenerate. Probably already is degenerating. Probably already is quite damaged. A few months ago, I asked in the community, it's called the community. It's called the community tab on YouTube. And I asked in the community tab on YouTube that YouTube has given me, do you want a community? And a lot of people said yes. And I was thinking, well, why? Why do you want an online community? Are you lonely? There are things that you will need in your life that the internet and your phone will never give you, can't give you, cannot, never, ever, ever, ever. If you need friends, you should go out in the world and make friends. If you're lonely, you need to do something about that. If you need to talk to people, you need to do something about that. If the solutions we find for our problems are always cheaply won and cheaply bought and lazily achieved, there'll be weak solutions. Trying to find online communities because you're lonely, trying to find the solutions to your life through your phone. If you've created a scenario and you're using these videos to say somebody with a personality disorder, somebody who has a psychiatric condition, a hard to understand psychiatric condition, a rare psychiatric condition, in order to interpret the breakdowns in your relationship, and you then take that and you say, that makes them altogether wrong and that makes me altogether right, let me offer you this warning. If you are trying to walk a path in which you're telling yourself and you're living a narrative that you're blameless, if you're blameless, then you lack responsibility. And if you lack responsibility, you lack power. This is not a good place to be, folks. I know that the way things are moving and the way the narratives around us are being constructed is very much about blame, and it's very much about guilt. And it's very much about saying, I didn't do it, he, she, it, or they did it to me, and that's why my life sucks. There are people out there who probably really can do nothing to save themselves. They're probably essentially prisoners. They might be prisoners inside of a family. They might be prisoners of a government. They might be in some awful condition somewhere. Very few people watching this right now are living that life. Boys and girls, come on. I have the stats. I know the age. I know the demographic. I know quite a bit about the people who follow me, and I know an awful lot more about the people who buy my courses. Yeah, some of you are in former communist countries, and some of you are in dire straits, and it's almost physical sometimes, but the majority are not. And if you were, you wouldn't have access to this YouTube video. Trying to fulfill the expectations of the modern orthodoxy is degenerative to you as a human being as well. Your job on earth is not to try and make yourself blameless. Your job on earth damn sure isn't to make yourself blameless by blaming other people. If you're blameless, then you are absolving yourself of responsibility and you're absolving yourself of power.